All right, traders, welcome back to the 49 Trades channel. I just wanted to do another recap on Tesla. So yesterday I was trying to compare this candle to this candle, which I still think it's very comparable, and I still stick to what I was saying on the video yesterday. If you guys didn't see it, check it out. But basically, I was hoping that it was gonna open. The open was gonna be lower than the close of yesterday, like it did here. But as you can see, the close was quite a bit higher. And on the 3-day 3-minute intraday chart I got over here, you can see. So the previous day pre-market gapped way down, and then we saw, the stock price come back up and fill it, and then some. But then today it was almost like the opposite, right? Pre-market, it didn't necessarily just gap straight up and flatline like it more or less did over here. It looks like it kind of traded a little bit more to me. But, obviously you can see it almost just did the inverse, right? And anyways, I just think that right now we're kind of coming into a pretty good bounce. I was going to let this cool off and probably try and pick it up by the open today, or by the close today, I mean. And we got another hour and a half left of market open. But anyways, kind of wanted to contrast that with the Nasdaq top 100 index fund. You can see I drew a line here because I was, kind of thinking that maybe we were going to bounce, or we did bounce, right? But then obviously it just gapped way down. And you can see there's 2-day candles here that, they're battling against each other. So, I mean, I think that's still a pretty good sign. I think, if not tomorrow or Friday, we should start seeing some green candles, maybe at least trying to fight up against this trend line, hoping it surpasses it. But as you can see here on the intraday, I mean, it's just been this was a pretty good trade, but then we gapped down again. I don't know why it's doing that, but on today it gapped up, and then it's been traded. So I think that's a pretty good sign. I think we got a good chance of possibly gapping up tonight. So wanted to just kind of go over that, and then maybe mention a couple others. I got Comcast. I've been watching Comcast for a while. I had a trend line drawn here. I don't know, I should have picked a different color for this thing. Let me see. I can make it pink. See this trend line here? We were, touching this, but as you can see, it fought through, and now we came back basically to it, or to the 200 EMA. And I think that's a pretty good sign as well for tomorrow's open, and the rest of the week trading as well. As you can see here, it gapped up and then just got traded instantly down, but it filled itself and then more. I mean, it's kind of rounding at the top here, but I think it might get held up by this 200 EMA. Hoping, we'll see. But anyway, and especially with the Comcast is traded on the Nasdaq as well. If you can see that right here. So I think that could be good for coming in onto the NASDAQ index fund too. And then also Ford had a major gap down today. I mean, look at that. So we were following a trend here, higher highs, right? And then kind of just broke out of that. I had a video about that like a week or so ago, where I wasn't sure if it was a short squeeze or not, and I was pretty sure this gap was going to get filled. But I mean, in reality, I do think it's going to continue back up. I don't know if it's going to flutter down here for the rest of the week, but this is definitely a stock I'm going to keep on my list. And as you can see here, I mean, it just got hammered down on the intraday chart. But as you can see, it's starting to get traded again. And Ford always has a real high volume, or it's been having a real high volume in recent days. So I think those are all real good signs. And I just kind of wanted to touch base again and wish everybody good luck. All right. Well, you guys have a good one, and I'll catch you next time.